Shalom, family. Today we'll be recapping last week's lesson, Rein in the Mind. Now we're going to dive into scripture and figure out how to reign over our minds and why we struggle to reign over our minds. With that being said, please join me in turning to Mark chapter 7, verse 21 through 23. Once again, it's Mark chapter 7, verse 21 through 23. We'll give y'all some time to turn it on. For from within our hearts of men proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murderers, verse 22, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, and an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, foolishness. And these evil things come from within and defile the man. This scripture lets us know what to watch for in our minds, and this wickedness comes from the heart. And we all know what Jeremiah 17, verse 9 says. The heart is wicked and deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked. Who can know it? So our hearts are wicked and give us wicked thoughts. Let's find out why our hearts are wicked. I'm going to have you guys join me and turn to 2 Ezra chapter 3, verse 20 through 22. Once again, in 2 Ezra chapter 3, verse 20 through 22. And yet God took us not away from them a wicked heart, that the law might bring forth fruit in them. But the first Adam, bearing a wicked heart, transgressed and was overcome, and so be all they that are born of him. Thus infirmity was made permanent, and the law also, in the heart of the people, with the malignity of the root, so that the good departed away, and the evil abode still. So we can see from this scripture that we all have a malignant root in our hearts, because Adam disobeyed God and ate from the tree of good and evil. And now we must learn to reign over our minds again. Now we're going to get more scripture to learn how to reign over our minds. I'm going to have you guys join me and turn to Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Once again, it's going to be Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good and acceptable, perfect will of God. This scripture tells us to renew our minds so we can be accepted by God, but it also says to not be conformed to this world because we can't be double-minded. And as it says in James chapter 1, verse 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And it also says in Romans 8:6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So this scripture tells us to not be carnally minded, but instead be spiritually minded. Let's be more spiritually minded in these end times. Let us reign over our minds. Shalom.
Shalom.